Everybody meet Ash. Ash is a punk game developer intern, so she has zero skills but a lot of passion to create the most brutal survival game ever. Ash has been sent to one of the harshest places on the Rim, the Ice Sheet, without any items. According to her, losing is fun, even with 500% threat skill. Will she develop the skills to survive? Let's find out. Let me get this straight, the early game is brutal. If we don't find shelter within a day, hypothermia will kill us. Next to that, because of the freezing temperatures, nothing will grow here. We need to hunt the animals as quickly as possible. If we do these things, maybe we have a chance. There is no room for error. Well, maybe a little. Ash botches a few constructions and therefore we need more steel. Luckily we had a ruin nearby and this provides enough to build our door. Finally we have a secure place with the warmth of the steam geyser. We can get rid of our hypothermia and go on with the next step. Getting food. This is maybe the worst thing she has ever done. She is going to try, no, she has to take down 2 bunnies. Barehanded. She will survive. Any means necessary. On the ice sheet, we only know one rule. Survival of the fittest. Will Ash withstand the harsh environment? Are there enough bunnies to eat? Will we get help from the outside? Or will the story end sooner as expected? For now we are fine, but we are far from safe. That polar bear looks hungry, and food just entered the map. And Pete and Zen over here have no idea how drastically they are going to improve our situation. Even though the park has human leather, it will definitely keep us warm. Without anything to trade, Pete's visit was kinda useless. Except it wasn't, because look at this, our polar bear did find a meal. And the timing couldn't be any better because a group of pirates is attacking us. Well, a pirate is attacking us, but she does come close. But let's be fair here, with the help of the assault rifle we got from Pete, this is definitely not an issue. Yet again, Ash is victorious. It almost seems like easy mode. But believe me if I say the feeling of superiority is not going to last. Yes, we are still alive, but food is the main issue here and we are running out. These migrating elk had a perfect timing. We managed to kill 2 of them and these will provide a lot of meat, but we don't have anything to process it with, so it's going to be raw meat for us. And we all know that is not going to affect the mood positively. We need steel and components to make a stove and a wind turbine. But first let's check out who tried to harm the polar bear. I guess that didn't work out, but we do get a meal out of it. And if that's not a reason to party, I don't know what is. Slowly we are making progress, and the raw meat will keep us alive. But this stove, however, will save our lives because it will make everything taste so much better. This is progress. Well, as long as we have power, that is. Several situations happened, but Ash was pretty sufficient in taking care of these. However, she was getting lonely, and this event could solve it. With the joining of Franklin, we could add on another wing, a research wing. We need to research batteries to cope with the fluctuating power supply of the windmill. However, Ash is smart, and before we have the battery we have this event of forced weather, which would give us a rainy thunderstorm. Basically, a continuous supply of wind. After a few weeks, Franklin died to natural causes. It was the cold that killed him. And yes, Ash can take care of herself, but we have one issue. That issue is food. If we don't find a solution soon, we're going to have to take drastic measures. But we're not there yet, because we found ourselves a companion. And I'm genuinely curious how long this one will last, because she does get into a fight with a mega sloth almost immediately. And even though this is good for our medicine skill, it was not how I intended things. Yes, we get a few meals from the mega sloth meat, but we also have an extra mouth to feed and they're not producing. Or protecting for that matter, because fighting bisons alone is not that good of a plan. Luckily she can still act as a meat shield and this provides us a way to down another bison. And we have more good news because we researched hydroponics. This means we can provide our own food now. Next up is smithing, so we can continue towards our precious defenses. With Sierra back on her feet, she continues the research. Ash has made another windmill, because these hydroponics take a lot of power. In the meanwhile, we take another forced weather quest. The foggy rain will keep the wind at a high pace and keep our power up. Steel is being mined, hydroponics are being built, and of course a room to keep them warm. Sierra turned out to be a great help. Until this happened. She decided to turn against us, but that wouldn't last long. Once again, Ash is back to Solo. But to Ash, Solo is good. Solo is reliable. Solo is productive. Solo is survival at this moment. And as we know, survival is priority number 1. We will survive, whatever it takes. We save this individual to practice our medical skills, and then after that, we fully run out of food. And this is just really bad timing. Ash is fully defenseless and Leslie is taking her chances, even kidnapping her. Which kinda sucks, but yeah, I had fun and